Ever wondered why some people swear by a tiny bead for peace, health, and even success? What if I told you there's a natural seed that holds secrets to spirituality, healing, and energy? Stay with me here because today we are diving into the top 10 things you need to know about Rudraksha, and number 3 will just blow your mind. If you have ever heard of Rudraksha before, or maybe you have seen those beaded necklaces and wondered what all the fuss is about, this is the video for you. Whether you're curious about its spiritual benefits or the science behind it, we're going to break it all down today. From the history of the healing powers, so sit back, relax, and let's explore incredible world of Rudraksha together. Let's start with the basics. Rudraksha is a seed that comes from the fruit of Rudraksha tree, which is mostly found in parts of Asia, especially in the Himalayan regions of India and Nepal. For thousands of years, it's been considered sacred in Hinduism and used in prayer beads, much like a rosary. But it's more than just a religious symbol. People believe it holds incredible spiritual and healing properties. In fact, ancient text claims that Rudraksha was created from the tears of Lord Shiva. Yes, actual divine tears. That is when Lord Shiva was sitting in meditation and he just reached an immense point of ecstasy that his eyes, tears started rolling down his eyes. And from those tears, the Rudraksha tree was come to life. Here's where things get interesting. Not all Rudraksha breeds are created equal. They come in different sizes, varieties called Mukhis, which means faces. Think of it like this. Each bead has different lines running down it, and the number of lines or grooves determines its type. I hope you can see this. We'll delve more into the number of lines a little later and show you how the lines are calculated. These are the lines over here. The most common line is the 5 Mukhi, and this is a 5 Mukhi Rudraksha. This is a 5 bead. This is a little difficult to find as they're so small. You don't get them that easily. I'm just trying to show you the 5 beads. This is the 5 beads. You can see the lines and grooves running down it. So we'll talk more about this a bit later. The 5 Mukhi beads represent 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and sky. But there are many more types, like the rare 21 Rudraksha, each with unique benefits. The more Mukhi a bead has, the more specialized its powers are believed to be. You've probably heard the phrase mind over matter. Rudraksha takes that to another level. Wearing it is said to calm your mind, reduce stress, and help you focus better. Many people who practice meditation or yoga swear by it for this very reason. The beads are believed to act like a shield, protecting the wearer from negative energy and enhancing their spiritual energy. Sounds pretty powerful, right? But wait, there's more. Now, this might sound a bit far-fetched, but Rudraksha has a long-standing reputation for improving physical health. 2. There are claims that wearing Rudraksha beads can lower blood pressure, relieve headaches, and even help with heart health. Some people even say it can boost immunity and improve circulation. Of course, this isn't some magical cure-all, but there's enough anecdote evidence to make people believe that these beads hold real power. Okay, let's get a bit scientific for a minute. If you're skeptical about all the spiritual stuff, you might be surprised to know that there's some science behind Rudraksha. Studies have shown that these beads have electromagnetic properties. When worn on the body, especially near the heart, they're believed to stabilize the heartbeat and improve overall function of the heart and nervous system. While this might not be mainstream medical advice, it's fascinating to think that nature has given us something with such potential. So how do you even start choosing a Rudraksha? This is a very interesting question. There's so many different kinds and each one is said to have a different benefit. First, you'll want to make sure you're getting a genuine bead. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fakes out there, so it's important to buy from a trusted source. Next thing about what you want to achieve. For example, The one Mukhi is considered the rarest and most powerful, associated with enlightenment and higher consciousness, while the 5 Mukhi is more for overall well-being and balance. A 5 Mukhi Rudraksha is something that suits everyone, and we'll delve more into that later, into the specifics of 5 Mukhi Rudraksha. It's not just for monks and yogis. Rudraksha can be worn by anyone, no matter your spiritual background. It's versatile enough to be worn daily, whether as a necklace, bracelet, or even a single bead in your pocket. Many people wear it to work, during meditation, or even while they sleep. And the best part, it's said to work subtly over time, helping to balance your energy and bring more peace into your life. And I like to wear my Rudraksha while sleeping. It gives me good sleep. So I wear the small one while sleeping and I remove the big one. This is the Gauri Shankar Rudraksha. This is also quite rare. And we'll talk more about it later. I'll be making a special video on all of these Mukhis, so you'll get to know more. Now here's where things get mystical. In astrology, Rudraksha is often recommended based on your zodiac sign or specific planetary influences. For example, if you're dealing with negative effects from Saturn, an astrologer might recommend wearing a 7-Mukhi Rudraksha to help mitigate those effects. Whether you believe in astrology or not, there's a long history of people turning to Rudraksha to balance their astrological energies. Now, taking care of Rudraksha is pretty simple, but it's important. You should clean it regularly with water, and it's also recommended to oil the bead occasionally to keep it in good condition. Some people even say you should charge your Rudraksha by exposing it to sunlight or placing it in front of a deity in your home. Remember, putting it in sunlight is just for literally 3 to 4 minutes, not more than that. A Rudraksha shouldn't be kept in sunlight for too long. And I'm going to make another video very soon, very shortly. I'm going to show you how, when you get a new Rudraksha, what are the steps you should take to cleanse it and then to energize it. The entire step by step, because I'm getting a new Rudraksha right now and I'm going to record the entire process and show it to you to get it completely energized and then start wearing it, and on which day you're supposed to wear which Rudraksha and which is good for you. That I will tell you in each Mukhi. So let's move forward. Finally, let's bust some myths. One of the most common misconceptions is that only men or only spiritual people can wear Rudraksha. That is not true at all. Anyone can wear regardless of gender or spirituality. Another myth is that Rudraksha will bring bad luck if you don't follow strict rules. While it's important to treat it with respect, the idea it will bring misfortune is just superstitious. Rudraksha is meant to be a tool for growth, peace, and protection, not something to be afraid of. At the end of the day, whether you're drawn to Rudraksha for its spiritual benefits, its physical healing properties, or even its historical significance, there's no denying that this tiny bead holds a special place in many cultures around the world. And now that you know more about it, maybe it's time to see how it fits into your life. Want to learn more? Hit subscribe and check out our next video for deeper insights into Rudraksha Mukhi, which means faces, and the most anticipated video, that is the cleansing and energizing of Rudraksha beads. The first time when you get your Rudraksha beads, what steps are you supposed to take? How are you supposed to go about it to clean it and energize it and just make it super powerful?